Hello, Zevlin here. Let's play some more of our Banished campaign. Let's check out what's going on in Redwood Moor. Let's get the time rolling here. I did just change the resolution a little bit, so hopefully it looks a little bit better. I didn't really notice that the resolution was set wrong in the last couple of videos, so I apologize for that. Alright, where we left off, I did click the button here to pick up some fish because our food is dipping rather rapidly, actually, which is not exactly a good thing, as you can imagine. Don't want to starve to death. Alright, our mine is done, so let's grab some of these extra laborers to get working. And that is going to be a little source of, being able to throw some laborers in as they grow up. I do have 30 adults now. That's probably why we're having trouble with food. Suddenly, we have a lot more mouths to feed. With that in mind, I think maybe it is time we expand this way. I'm going to go ahead and build a road out over there, since I'm not really building anything else. Oh yeah, I could build an apiary. I kind of forgot about that. That's probably the next thing I should do. Alright, I definitely want some extra people here, so to get them, I am going to trim down how many people are working in the quarry. I want everybody working here that can. Alright, next thing, let's build a apiary. Let's get some honey going on. There should be fine. Suppose I could build a road down here for our fisher people. Ooh. I may not be able to build this here. You know what? Let's move this. I don't want to block off the people. Let's go to... where is it? Here? Remove structure? There we go. And... trading post. We can move it up just a little bit. I'll have to get rid of this road. Dang. Okay. Well, remove that road. And we'll have to wait a little bit. More important that the apiary gets built anyway to help us with our food problem, which we are under 300 food. That's a big dip considering we had 1,300 a minute ago. So what happens when you expand your population rapidly? You have to make sure that you have enough stuff for everybody, especially food. Alright, it looks like they may have removed that road. Actually build any of that. Alright, trading post. See if we can squeeze this in here somewhere. Where the the heck is it? I can never find it. Here it is. It's under storage for some reason. That's a little strange to me. That should work. Right there. Should be fine. Nope. Wrong button. Cancel some of that road in here. Extraneous road. Doesn't need to be in there. There we go. Alright, our apiary is up and running. Let's go ahead and throw a couple people in there to make some honey. And that'll help supplement our food a little bit. Looks like we are building up in general, so that's good. I do feel like I need the trading post up and running, though. That's the next step. If I could get some farms... Uh-oh, someone died. Ah. Killed in the cave-in. These mines are definitely... Mines and quarries are definitely... dangerous? Food is dipping for sure. Okay, well, I suppose I do need to just go ahead and build a second little group like this right over here. Let's start with the Forester's Lodge. Right here will be good. Just like that. I also want a gatherer's hut. About right here. We'll let those two things build. Suppose I should get a stockpile over there somewhere. It's kind of hard to see where I put the buildings though, and I'm not sure I want to fish around them or just let the buildings get built naturally and then build around them. More stone. Probably build like an herbalist over here as well. I'll have to build a few houses for sure, because that's definitely getting much further away from our main little hub here. Speaking of which, it's probably about time to build another house. Maybe build another one of these. Well, this will fit. Right here. Yeah, that's perfect. We'll just go ahead and build 3 houses. I think our food's getting solved slowly. So that'll be helpful. Have more people, just to have more things. Hell, maybe our food isn't getting solved. But either way, we have to have more people to make more food. So, going into autumn not having very much food stockpiled is not very good. Probably ought to pause a couple of these, actually. Because if there's no food stockpiled, then whenever people move into this house, they'll maybe starve because they won't be able to get any food. Alright, I can see this now. There's enough done here that I can actually tell. What is here? So let's build a stockpile over here. Let's see. a storage barn. Right here's good. And a stockpile. Yeah, probably like that. Keep it a gatherer's hut and forester's lodge for now. We may have to increase that soon. We are up to 32 people and down to 44 food. It's not good. Not good. Also going to queue up getting all of the iron. Oops. Get rid of all the iron and all of the stone that's over here. That's kind of in the way of the trees. And that'll boost up our iron and stone as well. I really ought to make this high priority because that'll speed everything else up. Making the stockpile high priority. Because all they have to do is chop down like one tree, and then they'll be able to. Because they're not going to be able to take stuff over here necessarily. It's almost all the way full. Alright, well, we got through winter just fine. We're at 34. 10 children, so that's an okay ratio. It means our population's growing, which is good. But our food supply is not doing so good. I'm going to queue up a house over here. Or two. This is where I'm going to want to build houses. My next houses. I know I have two queued up down here, but that's more just because that's a good place to have them. I don't necessarily need to let them get built just yet. Right. We are gaining food again, I think, in general. So that's good. And definitely once we get these two things online, I think we'll be fine. To grow the population a little bit more. Ooh. There went a big chunk of food. There were all the food. Dang. I thought I actually had a little decent stockpile built up again. I guess at 34 people, 500 food just doesn't last too long. I'll probably put another hunter over here. It's going to be a while before any of this gets built. I just don't have the stone production I need. And I think a lot of my builders may be working down here. I only need one more stone here. Let's go ahead and bump up the number of builders I have. Maybe hurry this along a little bit. Because I wouldn't mind starting to get traders coming by. Because the chance of them having seeds or animals is actually a little low. So I need to start cycling through some traders as they come by. The sooner we get this online, the better off we're going to be, because we can start making farms. And farms are pretty efficient as far as food goes. There we go. My firewood is dwindling quite rapidly. So, that's another thing I need to build. Another woodcutter. Now, I'm not going to be getting wood down here. Kind of considering putting it right here. It's kind of in between the two different places that can get wood. I think that might be a good spot. Let's do that. Maybe give him a little woodpile stockpile here. Firewood stockpile. Just a little bitty firewood stockpile there. Just so maybe he doesn't have to run so far. The people restocking their house can make the trip instead of him. Alright, more adults. So I'm up to 5 laborers again. I do need to, as you can see, I just built a second forester's lodge, and I have 4 people marked as foresters, but I can have 8. So they split up 2 and 2. So I'm actually going to bump this up to 8. Actually, you know what? I really don't need that much. I'm going to bump that to 6. I have plenty of wood. It's really not my bottleneck at this point. But gatherers. Where's gatherers? You know what? I'm just going to go here. I know I can put 4 more in. I want gatherers maxed out. I'm also going to mark this as priority. It'll be my barn. I want that done as soon as possible. Speed up my gatherers, because it is early winter and we are pretty much completely out of food. Ooh. I have no laborers right now. Really? That's fine. I'll have some more people turning into adults soon enough. Alright. There's my barn. I'm gonna unpause one house. It's late winter. By the time it gets done, it will definitely be like spring or summer. In fact, I'm just gonna unpause both of them. And then hopefully they'll have plenty of time to fight for some food before it's winter again. Okay, I have nobody working here. I should probably have one person working here. So I'm going to take away a builder and then put one person here. You can have 6 people working, and I don't see the point. I don't mind having 2 occasionally if I'm really needing to move a lot of stuff. But really all they do, their job is to go grab things and put it in the trading dock. So what do I want here? I was going to put a bunch of firewood, but I think I'm going to have to wait for those reserves to go back up. I have tons of tools, so let's grab some tools. Let's grab 100 tools and put them in here so they're ready to be traded. Alright, our food did go back up again. That's good. But that's not very high. And houses are grabbing like 50 or 60 at a time and just like really diminishing that really fast. I still haven't built these 2 houses, which, wow, look how fast that dips. Alright, Gatherer's Hut. Okay, so the next thing, I still need more food, obviously. So let's grab a hunting cabin. Let's build it. Can I build it here? No. I don't want to go too far that way. How about we build it like this, maybe? I also want an herbalist. What would that be under? Raw? Yeah, herbalist. I'm going to build that right. Build it like that. And I'll worry about building in roads for them later. It's not high priority. What is high priority is this woodcutter. So let's grab the increased priority tool and mark that. There we go. That's going to get done pretty rapidly. Looks like my 100 tools are here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to kick this trader out for a little while. I'm going to increase some people in my iron and stone production areas for a little while. Oh, I need one more person here. And he can start cutting wood. And hopefully we'll start producing more than we're using. Which I think that's the case. We were just using just slightly more than we could produce. And I think by doubling the capacity here, we're going to be just fine. What is it complaining about? Food. Yeah, but it seems to be going up. Just tons of logs. Tons and tons of logs. Which is something I could sell. But I'd rather turn it into firewood. It's pretty easy to do. It's autumn. We're going to be going through the winter again very soon. Our food production is doing okay-ish. Still wouldn't mind having a little bit more. Especially since we're getting some houses online here. I'm going to go ahead... Actually, you know what? I'm not. I was going to unclick the pause button on those. I want these to be done first. I'm fine with this house being built. Just... I need more people in this general area here rather than down here. Having houses down here will help slightly because the people that live in these houses will work over here, and then the people who live here will work here. It'll all kind of filter through, but that's still a long way. It'll reduce the chance that people are living here or working here necessarily. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. More houses near the jobs is better. But I don't want to get too crazy. Hey, look at here. Here's a trader. Let's see what they have. Let's go ahead and move one person into working at the trade depot. Just in case we need to grab some stuff. Alright, I have a trader. Let's see. Trade. Turnip seeds. Yes, I want turnip seeds. Oh, crap. They're 2,500. I thought they were 1,000. These are all worth 8. So that'll be 800. I'm going to need a lot more stuff. Well, let's grab something like, I don't know, 400 logs. Firewood. I'm going to go ahead and grab 400 firewood. Let's actually bump more people into being a trader for now. I really need this to go up fast before this trader leaves. Probably more tools. Go to another 100. May or may not be a good idea. Now I have to wait for these all to get put in. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. Unfortunately, my firewood started drifting. I would have had enough if I'd had 1,000 firewood. I could have just, you know, put it all in here, but unfortunately, that industry took a bit of a hit. I don't really have anything else. I have a few coats. Go ahead and take 40 of those. It's a little risky. It's a big chunk of my people. All right, let's take away one builder. Grab another trade post person. Because I really do need all this stuff to come here. Come on, people. Get there. This is going to take a while. They're working on those logs. Ah, crap. Well, that was unfortunate. That was a kind of a disappointment. I really did need some seeds, and there's no guarantee that the next trader will have any seeds. But that's the way it goes. I'll just have to make sure that I have enough stuff in my trade post. Speaking of which, I don't need 4 people there anymore, because it's going to be a little while before the next trader comes. So with that in mind, I can grab a couple herbalists, and I am going to bump up my log production all the way to 8 people, especially since I just took a bunch of the logs out. If I really run out of space, I could take the logs out of this and let them get turned into firewood. Anyway, that's where I'm going to take a break. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.